on paper, you got to see where this match is going to turn up for the Scarlet Knights or Penn to really put the nail in the coffin.
Now, this is a clash of styles, like you said. Poznanski, such a powerful wrestler at 197, 8th-ranked wrestler going against Cole Urbas, and we already talked about the length that he brings to the table. So tough to get in on.
Cole Urbas, definitely a very unique wrestler with that length. John Poznanski, one of the strongest guys you will ever meet, up from 184 to start his career as his first year, 197. But again, he shows why he's one of the best guys in the country, 6-0 this year, ranked 8 at the moment. Former All-America, is a true freshman for the Scarlet Knights. Urbas, no slouch, of course, though. 3-time NCAA qualifier.
10-5 is Cole Urbas. However, having said all that, all those nice things about Urbas, if you're Rutgers, this is one you have to have.
No doubt. You look at the Scarlet Knights right now, down by 11, that team score, 5 matches to go. You're favored on paper, definitely in the next 2, and then you get some toss-up bouts, or I should say the next 3, including this one. See Paz getting here on a double driving through. If he can hook that leg, he's got to keep circling here.
See, and that's the factor there. Urbas able to fend it off for that long because of the length and the arms able to get it, but still the takedown for Poznanski.
A stalemate here on the bottom for where they're positioned. You mentioned how Rutgers has to have this one, Joe. Again, as I mentioned, the 3 matches that they are favored in on paper. This one, heavyweight and 125. At this point, if you're Rutgers, bonus points would be nice, but you could still win out here in just decisions and also get the a very razor-thin victory here. But if you just start just chipping away, and you get 3 wins in a row right here, it's 9 points. You're down 14-12 with 2 matches to go in 2 toss-up bouts.
Urbas escapes. Now 3-1 in favor of Poznanski.
But of course, as all coaches do, you always think about the math involved. Maybe you do need bonus points in X, Y, or Z spots.
Right. Urbas on the counterattack here.
That's a nice re-attack by Urbas. Poznanski had about a half a duck under there, but see that cross-face there from Poznanski, trying to go to that shin whizzer. He's only just grabbing his own ankle right now, trying to hold off Urbas. Trying to post on the head and try to get his leg free.
Poznanski, good scramble there.
Saw Paz get just enough distance away, and now he's going to re-attack. He's got that leg. See if he can grab around the head as well, but his leg is still caught right there. Urbas, that length, just around that right leg of Poznanski.
Gets loose, and there's the 3 for Poznanski.
That's a big swing right there. Instead of trailing 4-3, if you're Paz, you're up 6-1. If you're Urbas, you got some work to do now on bottom. There's one guy you don't want to be underneath right now. It's John Poznanski.
And this is perhaps an area of Urbas' game where that length kind of doesn't serve him that well, right? A lot of things to hold on to if you're Poznanski.
Right, it's a little bit hard to get back to your base, but he did a good job scooting his knees up right there. But again, Paz is going to stay so heavy on those elbows. He's trying to make Urbas carry all of his weight right there. It's a good ride to end the period.
6-1 for Poznanski over Urbas in the first. Rutgers opts to defer.
This could be where the Scarlet Knights try to start turning the tables. It's been pretty much all Penn since that opening bout. Won the toss-ups. Received some domination as well. We knew that going in, Joe. This was going to be tight throughout the entire night. Some great wrestling. Urbas doing a good job trying to keep the weight on Paz's hands. He was trying to step on that right foot as well, keep him planted into the mat. And Urbas has that length. If he wants to throw those boots in, he can. Right now, it looks like he's just trying to extend Poznanski. Urbas has to be careful and watch his back here for defensive pins. Paz heading into him just right.
Yeah, Urbas is in trouble here.
If Paz can somehow get his right arm around the neck for a half Nelson and trying to flip his hips, he could stick Urbas here. Urbas has to be careful. Urbas in deep trouble now.
Oh, look out.
Paz doing a good job keeping that weight on that right shoulder if he can just get him extended more.
Urbas scrambling, trying to avoid this pin. 4 back points already awarded to Poznanski.
He had that headlock briefly. Officials holding 4 right now as well, and there it is.
12-1. Poznanski in front of Urbas now.
So Urbas avoiding disaster right there, Joe. Very dangerous. Again, that's the good and the bad with that length. If you're off just by an inch right there, the bottom wrestler can always take advantage using his weight and his hips to their advantage.
And you can see, speaking of those hips, how low Poznanski is, driving Urbas back down. Stall warning on Urbas of Penn.
Short time here, but again, Poznanski's doing the right thing here on top. Grabbing wrist control, trying to roll him underneath. He's got a big lead right now, and if you're looking at a opportunity right now for Rutgers to get back into this team score, bonus points are for sure the way to go. Made a decision in play right now. I just saw Poznanski. He's going to choose neutral right here. He wants to go right back on the offensive.
Poznanski doing such great work on Urbas, especially in that second period.
Good D so far from Urbas to force this treetop position. Paz almost got that ankle pick and switched to a double here.
Poznanski another takedown here, looking for the pin, and Urbas rolled out of it once again, but 3 more points awarded to Poznanski.
That should do it, actually, for a tech fall.
So there you go, answering a tech fall by In Contrera with one of their own for John Poznanski. Dominant performance for the 8th ranked wrestler at 197.
That is huge for the Scarlet Knights. Not only does it get him 5 points back in that team score, basically, as you just mentioned, Joe, cancels out that Nick In Contrera tech fall from just before. You want to talk about if this match ends up coming down to criteria.